At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
Would help if I added myself to the stream. Hello and welcome. Good evening. I hope you all are doing well. Tonight, we will take a look at the Hex price and see what is going on over here on Crypto Bubble Land. I love this. I love these graphics. I love how the bubbles bounce around. I love getting to see a really clear picture for me of an overall view of the market and what's going on. Easily and quickly, I can pick projects that I like going on in AI. I can see things that are going on over here in liquid staking. We'll get to that in a little bit. Here we have Rocket Pool, and then up here we have Lido. Liquid staking, like I said, I'll get back to that one in a little bit. Anyway, so Hex price, what is going on today? We're at 4 cents. We're looking pretty good. A little bit of a downtrend there. Let's go over and see what day we are on. We are on day 1,168 of flawless uptick time. I get really excited to say that every time. As Serena, Alonzi, and I have been streaming since the beginning of October, I believe. Man, seems like time flies when you're having fun. We have been breaking Hex down to the basics, starting with what is Hex, what is staking, what are T-shares. So if you're finding yourself new here to the channel, hello and welcome. If you're interested in learning more about Hex, starting at the very basics, you can check out our videos in our library under live, under that tab. If you aren't doing so already, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel and share it with a friend, as this will help us grow and continue to bring more awareness to Hex and the Richard Heart ecosystem, as Serena and I will be walking down through videos all the way into Pulse Chain and Pulse Hex, really breaking it down to the basics so that you can continue to grow and flourish in this ecosystem. Before we get started with other things, let's take a look at the T-share rate. We have 25,737 in terms of Hex. So in order for you to obtain one T-share, you need to purchase 25,737 liquid Hex. And then you will take your liquid Hex and you will stake it. And staking brings on bonuses and opportunities, which Serena and I break down in the basics. So we'll go back over that another time. So in the market here, we have some things coming into light through the media that are looking to change the position of the market. We all are aware that we are in a crypto winter, and it feels pretty cold out there to some, but as Hexicans, we know what we hold, and we are really excited to be participating in true DeFi. And in one of the ways that we participate as Hexicans in true DeFi is the ability to stake our Hex with a smart contract instead of staking it with a middleman. So we have chosen to make a promise to a smart contract, and in return, that smart contract delivers what it promises to us. The catch is that we complete that promise. So when you're staking, if you're not aware of what staking is, you're simply locking your liquid Hex tokens away. And in return, you receive shares, T-shares, and then you could receive B shares, and then it goes down from there. T-shares over time will become more scarce as they are burned off in the market. And what happens when things get scarce? People want them more. People are going to want more opportunities for true DeFi out there. So if you are a stake Hexican and you're aware of what you hold, then you know how important it is to stake and chill when you see headlines like the SEC signals a crackdown on another practice. So here we see that the SEC is brought up charges against Kraken, a centralized exchange. And on Kraken, participants were able to stake their cryptocurrency and then receive yield. Well, they're facilitating this process through a middleman. So that's just really, really important to bring that to light so that as we're reading through these headlines, we know where we're starting from the basics. Here we have a really awesome video from Chairman as he completely rips off the video that was done by a cryptocurrency company that provides services on YouTube. So this is where the people that have the ability to make decisions and sway opinions to the greater public, this is where they're getting their education. They're coming to us. They're coming here to get their education. So, just break that down for a second. But seriously, if you watch the video, I was so confused when I saw that. I was like, wait a second. I'm really sure that I saw that video on Whiteboard Crypto and they did a better job, just so you know. So anyway, SEC decided to charge the crypto exchange Kraken with securities violations. And here we have, oh, sorry, I lost my place on that one. Focus on staking. So anyway, they're focusing on staking. And so as we said, the users pledge certain crypto holdings like Ethereum, and now their customers pooled assets and all these things. So their customers pooled assets and they're holding onto their customers' coins. And these people have trusted them to hold onto their coins. And now they're saying, oh, actually, that was a little bit more lucrative than we would have liked to imagine. I think we're going to have to pull back on that one. So, and they're putting it out there in a way where they're saying that they're going to protect the retail investor. Please know when you hear words like "we're protecting you," it's sometimes like a parent that's unaware of what they're actually doing, saying that they're protecting you, but they're really not letting you flourish in your own right here. Like, we're active participants for a reason, and we're adults and all these things. So anyway, so they're cracking down on staking on Kraken, and they're getting these fines, and they're thinking that as they'll deliver these messages across and splash them across headlines. And they're doing this for a reason. These headlines are messages. And what it's saying is that Kraken crackdown what the Kraken crackdown means for Ethereum staking. Now, they're looking at it like they're cracking down on one place. Where do they think people are going to go? They're going to go to the next place that's easiest for them to access their money. So where do people go? They went over to Lido and they went over to Rocket Pool. It's because they have liquid staking. So you have the ability. So liquid staking, you're staking your crypto with the opportunity to pull it out when you need it. So you're receiving rewards for staking these without having to lock it away for a set period of time as we do with Hex. So it depends on your risk assessment and your interest to, like, really when you're investing into things, you really should be invested from the project from the ground up. What about this looks good to you besides the money? Because at the end of the day, if you're investing money out of emotion, then you're going to be afraid to lose it. And if you're investing into something that you have what you have and you're not afraid to lose it, then it makes it a lot easier to get out there and look into projects and products that are out there that could be interesting to you. So anyway, all these people are looking for a place and they're flooding out and they're going into the Rocket Pool and Lido. As we can see here, look, Lido's up 10, and this is for the week. So Lido's up 10.3% in a week, and then here we have Rocket Pool at 13.5% up in a week. So people are looking for opportunities elsewhere to stake. Nobody's, like, people that understand what DeFi truly is are not looking to run out of the market. So if you're seeing these headlines and you're concerned about the future of staking, there are staking opportunities out there, but they're not going to be waving their hands at you. You're really going to have to do your research and dig. And if you're finding yourself tuning into a Hex stream, this is pretty good place to dig in. So here we have, indeed, over the last 24, here, I'll read the headline for you guys. 40 billion flees crypto market cap in a day as anxiety grows over the SEC maneuvers. Okay, first thing the headline screams to me is that they're using the word anxiety. So what you tell yourself is what you tell yourself matters. And if you're reading things and you're thinking like anxiety, I didn't have anxiety, but I have anxiety now reading this, keep reading and read between the lines. Indeed, over the last 24 hours, the global crypto market cap has declined 1.063 trillion to 1.02 trillion, which represents 43 billion. Well, anyway, so it's a 4.2% drop. In crypto, I don't get out of bed for less than 10% a day. So who are you trying to scare with 4%? JP Morgan is revealed that with the Shanghai upgrade that's coming out in March, I'd cover that on Thursday morning. Sorry, a little tired, and I want to make sure I get through this stuff with you. CEO Adam fell asleep on me, and we were supposed to have all these articles pulled up, so now I'm just going through them. But I wanted to make sure that as we're going through, we're talking about staking, and people are like concerned about that. Here we know that the Shanghai upgrade is coming. People are playing around on the testnet already. Zhang, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. They're playing around in it. They're getting ready to move this ETH. Where is this ETH going to go to? It's going to go to the place where they feel like has the most value. And right now, with everything going on with centralized exchanges, where do you want to be? If you have the opportunity and you know what you know, and you know what decentralization truly stands for, then as a staked Hexican, you truly know what you hold. And if you're holding it liquid and you're in a position where you're not really sure you should hold it liquid, you need to go through and do some soul searching, do some thinking, and write out a plan, and then stick to that. Write out a plan A, and you write out plan B. This is what I'm going to do if the market pumps. This is what I'm going to do if the market dumps. That way, there is no motion. If you're investing in the motion, you're investing from the wrong place. So anyway, I don't even know how I got to that one, but here we are. Oh yeah, the excitement over ETH and ETH 2.0. Where are these people going to go? They're gonna want to find a truly decentralized product. Excuse me, I'm tired. And I'm like so passionate about letting other people know about this and be aware that there is a truly decentralized product out there. DeFi does actually exist, and what they're calling DeFi, what they're calling crypto, is not actually crypto. And so once you're aware of that, if you want to play outside of the hex bubble, then I'm right there with you, because I like to degen on some stuff too. These market, like, there are opportunities out here. Like, yes, hex is pumping. Like, this is exciting. This is like always good news. We live for this, but we're also okay with it when it's not pumping, because we know what we hold. So for those viewers that are turning in that maybe don't hold hex or are not familiar with what I'm talking about, we get really excited about it. That's nobody pays us to talk about this. Nobody's paying me to get on stream. I don't work for Hex. Hex works for me. And like I said, if you're gonna try to scare us with a 4% dump in the, where did that go? $40 billion. You're gonna try to scare us with a 4% dump in the market. Like I said, I don't get scared, and I don't get out of bed for less than 10 a day. So anyway, back to the bubbles here. We're just like, there are opportunities out there. Some of them really stink. Like, let's be serious. And then there are other opportunities out there that are massive and have huge partnerships and opportunities, like liquid staking in DeFi, the partnerships that Hedera holds. And the user interface of Hashback Wallet is so friendly and easy to use. I'm not encouraging people to go out and degen if you're not in the position or you're not interested in doing those things. Like, don't go playing around. Know what you hold. And then my plan, as I'll be going through in the next few weeks, as I start unveiling a crypto portfolio, is like, my true crypto portfolio is Hex. That's my cornerstone. That's like my big old chunk. But there are things out there that I'm interested in, and I know that there's opportunities out there. So I can't turn a blind eye to those, especially when they're so undervalued. They're so undervalued because it's already been laid out there. The language is out there. If you're reading the headlines and you're going out and you're paying attention to the news and the whole macro picture on that one, you see projects like Stellar, and you know what XLM, and you know what XLM is doing, and getting on and opening up a Lobster wallet, and then we're getting airdropped Aqua tokens daily, and then you can trade those in for some XLM. You can buy yourself some Velo on there. They're really like, there's a couple stickers in there. Do not touch Nuna. I'm still salty about it. Like I can't even, I can't even, I just said it out loud. Bad. So, but anyway, just to bring attention, if you find yourself in a bear market, you're bored, get off of Twitter, go download the Hashback wallet, and then head on over to the Saucer Swap Discord, input your little numbers in there, and then pull the faucet. You can pull it 3 times a day, and then you can take it, and in the wallet, you could switch it right on over to some HBAR. You can play around in the HBAR atmosphere there, and it's coming from a free faucet, free token, something to get your mind off of it, and then take that and explore with it and look at the partnerships that HBAR has been building out. It's just like, you cannot sleep. Well, you can. I mean, you can. Who am I to tell you what to do? I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want to, but it's an opportunity when you're getting free coins, and why not turn them into something useful? Like, I don't know, turning my profits back over and rolling them back into Hex. So why wouldn't I take this golden opportunity to like go into these? If you're in a central exchange, do not leave your money on it. Pull it back, get it in a cold storage wallet, be responsible with it. If you're leaving it on another exchange, if you're leaving it in someone else's care, then you're being careless with it, unless you truly know, unless you're moving. I'm not saying not to leave your money out there, but not an exchange. That should be very clear. What I'm saying is to if you're not holding it, then you don't own it. And if you're holding these coins out here like Hedera, like I'm talking about, and you're pulling free faucets from them, and you're having the opportunity to do this and then switch them back over to something that you could buy Hex with, there's an opportunity to take it back from the man, right? Like we know what we hold, we know what it is. So why not take this if you have it, and I'm saying only play with what you have and you're not afraid to lose. But if you played with that $10 to open up that Hashback wallet, which I don't really know what it is, and I believe, and off the top of my head, it's been a while since I opened up mine, but I believe they give you some tokens to work with to get you started with the faucet for free. Why not take their free faucet money and then turn around and collect that as it goes in value? These things will pump. Hedera pumps, Hedera dumps. Right now it looks really good. And honestly, like I said, as I'm pulling, I just pulled up the partnerships here. You have IBM, Google, LG, Avery Dennison. I used to be a nurse. Don't even get started with as soon as they announced Avery Dennison, I was like, boom, boom. Avery Dennison, if you're not aware, makes 3M tags. And if you're paying attention to the airport, you're pulling off your sticky bags. What do you see? 3M tags. What do you see when you go into schools? 3M tape. 3M is massive. So anyway, they're Avery Dennison also works with healthcare equipment. So let's stay on this one. Healthcare equipment, Avery Dennison. I'm going down a little bit of a rabbit hole here with you. So thanks for letting me fly off. Saturdays are just chill. So if you guys have questions and you're in chat, hello, thank you for being here. Serena, man, I should throw you back on here and send you a link. Everything is Jerry Energy. Oh yeah, man, that is a fire YouTube name. Everything is Energy. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Okay, sorry. Back to where I was going with that one. So let's focus in. Hedera Hashgraph is working with all of these companies. And let's do the math on what these companies are. They are major corporations out there. And these corporations aren't going anywhere. But what do these corporations do? Who do they work with? They work with healthcare companies. They work with the man. They work with pushing out products and services to people who need them in times of great crisis. And what did we see when Charlie turned 19? We saw a great need for things like healthcare equipment. We saw a great need for more technologies. Anyway, things in the world that these things offer. Also, here we have all these banks signed up. I could go sideways with this. Boeing. Okay. this isn't going anywhere. So my point is, this is not going anywhere. Hedera is a giant beast. It's got a massive head. And if you like to play a game, I like to play games too. So I like to take some money and I like to move it around. And what I'm going to do is pay attention to free coins that I get. I'm going to take them, I'm going to flip them, and then I'm going to put it as something in use and value to me. And since Hex is the cornerstone of my portfolio, that is where I choose to hone in, and then I collect them until I can turn them into a stake. Anyway, so I hope that maybe if you're interested, you could get out there and play around too. I'm not saying degen, I'm not saying put anything in more than you have to lose, and I'm not telling you financial advice. I'm just giving you an idea of something that I would do, perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, I'll wing it on that one. That is really all I have for tonight. I just wanted to, as we see all this red in the market and we're getting a nice pump in Hex now, we're up 21.3% in a week. And I don't know about you guys, but that feels good. I like fist pumping. Like, I not so much like Jersey Shore fist pumping, but man, sometimes it does feel good though to just move that around, right? Get it going. So anyway, this is early days, and remember to enjoy these moments in the bear market, and don't be afraid to get out there and educate yourself, play around, learn a thing or two, reach out to someone you don't know, appropriately, of course. Like, please, with the DMs, guys, like, there are pictures that I am just not interested in receiving, and thank you, but no. I'll just leave it at that. But the ladies that send me those things and the guys that send me appropriate messages, thanks for tuning in on that one. But anyway, so guys, thank you so much for being here. I will say good night to you. I will see you next Saturday. I will see you Thursday morning as I go over some crypto market news. And then Saturday night, Serena and Alonzi and I will be back on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be breaking Hex all the way back down to the basics and how we would introduce Hex to children. How do we talk about Hex to our kids? We had a little bit of stream with that tonight. So if you didn't catch it, to check out our live stream tab. We went in on public education. We went in on instilling values and conversations you can have with your kids about finances and Hex. And really, at the end of the day, we're all going to be around here for 15 years. I'm confident with that. And I'm confident that our kids are coming with us. So now is the time, and these are the days to educate them, to foster confidence in them financially, health, wealth, self, all encompassing, truly look at things holistically. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. I will see you Thursday morning. Good night.